Summer Madness. I would say Summer Sadness. Me personally. Summer Sadness. But yeah, Summer Madness 12 just went down, man. Shout out to the URL. You see it. You see I'm in here live in action with my brother.
But I told you, we on fucking camera.
It's different. It's definitely a little bit different, man. Shout out to all those followers. Shout out to the supporters, subscribers, man. It was truly a movie last night, but we wasn't alone. We wasn't by ourselves. I had to tug on Superman cake for a little bit, get him to pop outside. But I think he had a good time. And I think he'll be back outside with me.
We finally made it, nigga. Got my nigga dead ass talk.
Nobody let nobody.
My nigga temperature check.
What's the word?
Let's get straight to these payments, nigga. You already know. Another win. You gonna talk your shit. I'm gonna let you talk your shit. Just know that the talk is gonna be a lot different.
I will say this. That battle makes a lot more sense now. I better make a lot more sense now.
He is him. He is him, bro.
But yeah, summer Sam, I'm outside, man. I had a good time. I had a great time. Just being outside, you know, congregating with the congregation, you know what I'm saying? It was good to be with, you know what I'm saying, actual battle rap fans, and we actually talk about battle rap together. This is dope, you know what I'm saying? The fact that we all could do this. Now, let's talk about, you know, what happened in the venue.
So do you want to talk about the first surprise battle?
Let's do it.
Shout out to White Jesus. And so
it's crazy we doing this on a Sunday. Didn't Jesus rise from the dead on a Sunday?
Yeah. Amen.
This is great that we're doing this on a Sunday. We saw Jesus die on a Saturday.
Yeah.
In the Bible, they said Jesus died on a Friday. This time, Jesus died on a Saturday in North Carolina.
But he was definitely bombing though. Like he was definitely bombing in the first. Like he went first.
Yeah.
He was cooking. He had all of the moves, and it's hard to do that. You know, being the first battle too. So like they captured the tone.
And nobody wanted to see you.
Like we thought it was
respectfully, no. When they said surprise battle, you weren't the niggas we was thinking about.
Right.
You just
I kind of thought that wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? But it did. So yeah. But I don't know. But shout out to what's his name? Soul. Did you know who he was?
Found out last night.
Did you know who he was? I also found out last night who Soul is. Now we own him. Like good shit, my man. Like he did it. He beat White Jesus with less bars. Because his round was way short. They was going off on him.
See, and here's the thing, White Jesus. Here's the thing. You advocated for this time, that extra time. Remember? Mm-hmm. He had the punchline. It was going crazy. Then he was like, I got more. Sometimes when you ask for more time,
was like Soul was
it
like,
ain't
yo,
that.
nah, get him that, like, yo, let him get his rights over.
And Soul
told you let it. Yeah, you right. He did say yo, take your time.
But he said, yo, when he said it, after he was like, yo, but don't worry about it. When somebody tell you go ahead, bro. When somebody tell you like, yo, nah,
don't worry, I'm about to.
Because what I know, like I heard you rap, and I know what I'm about to do. You're not about to live, so it was like, yo, get your rock, yo, dude. Yeah, I'm about to fuck you up, bro.
He really did though. But he really did. So shout out to Soul.
Facts.
Yeah, and I know his name's not White Jesus. His name is another name, and I definitely
salute the DNA because that's DNA.
That's his man. So yeah, so you can go back to the drawing board, get your man's and
new name. Because all you know for
we only know you for being White Jesus, and it's Charlie Clip's fault. It's not even DNA fault.
Yeah.
Nope.
Next battle, was the
Fonz versus Dan.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of y'all had this as battle of the night going into it. Pretty lackluster, if you ask me. I wasn't overly impressed. For both of them to have had the momentum that they had, both of them like making their debuts on Summer Madness, I was expecting a better showing.
Yeah, I mean...
And I heard a lot of people talking about that fucking crowd, man. Don't be blaming the crowd.
Yeah, nah, we was the crowd. If it don't hit, it was not hitting.
Yo, it was... Like, Danny first, like... It was good, but wasn't enough.
Right. So I think I think we had Fonz in the first. Danny's rebuttal mastered, Second, clear Danny. The third is preference. Third is definitely preference.
Definitely, but I think I hesitate to Danny.
You guys, I can see, Danny. I can say Danny won. I can definitely say Danny won.
Danny got the battle in a 10-9 dog fight.
It was close.
But definitely not. I don't think either one of them would walk away from Summer Madness and were happy about their performance.
But this is where the inside stuff comes in, because after that battle, we talked to Fonz, and there was some things that I can understand where they say that the crowd wasn't hearing it, but Fonz definitely did have some bars, and we was like, yo, that is dope. But it's different when you're hearing it in front of the person.
But you know what the thing with Fonz third round is that he started with the rebuttal.
He tried.
Fell.
Yeah. Very flat. Yeah, it fell flat. Bro. But shout out to both of them, man. Shout out. Hey, Fonz, I appreciate you for that favor too in the VIP section. You know what I'm saying? You know,
my man
definitely came in clutch.
Midwest.
He definitely
always
came in clutch. Definitely came in clutch.
Yo, then we get to the
gun titles.
Alright, let's start the gun titles. Alright.
This is what y'all wanted.
Hold on, wait. Let me have this moment first of all saying.
Oh yeah, no, that's you. No,
I
think everybody got a battle that they can talk about. Everybody got one where they can talk about.
You told me Chess was going to beat Suge. I seen last night they had to tell Twerk was grabbing Suge like, bro, leave that nigga alone. Suge was moving them like, yo, I'm.
It was a 2-0 champ.
It's overkill. I don't care. I'm going, y'all keep playing with me. I'm showing y'all I'm that person, bro. And full rounds, pulls, lengthy rounds.
You should
my bad. But the shit was fire, bro. Like now when it comes to chess, it's like, bro, it's like, I could be mad at you, but then I can't be mad because you really got something going on where you get so hyped.
Yeah. It is a thing.
Because when you hear the bars, it's like he had shit, bro.
It wasn't the material.
But then when you get Suge was on, yo, that nigga
all 3 rounds, no.
Shout out Suge, man. No, shout out to Suge, man. He told us he was ready. He understood the importance of the battle.
3 weeks prep.
And you also got to throw in he's been doing this on limited prep. He's been doing this on limited prep. So you definitely got to give Shotgun Suge his flowers, man. The man been cooking in 2022. Definitely one of the better storylines to come out of 2022. I think if it wasn't for Swamp, you probably have him as comeback battler of the year.
I'd say stop playing with Suge. Stop playing with Suge.
I think the narrative, if the video comes out of the argument, I think it got lost. There's an epic argument that happened immediately after the Suge and
yes, because what we trying to say is that energy that y'all had for Surf.
Yeah.
The energy when Surf did
not the same, no.
It's the fact that you lose to Lux, you lose to 40. We want to see you do good. You give us one round, one battle. We like, okay. You give us 2 battles. We like, oh shit, you want your shit. 3 battles. Oh, this nigga is unstoppable.
Another reason why they said keep that same. Another reason why I'm saying keep that same energy, because how is it the same way where Suge's not, Drugs is on the run. Suge can't beat Drugs. Stumbles is on the run. Stumbles can't beat Suge. Snake Eyes can't beat Suge. He beat him. Now what? Chess can't beat Suge. Suge can't beat Chess. I was like, okay, let's see what happens. Now the material from Chess was great, but
the momentum was gone.
He definitely took the momentum away once we saw.
And then you got Suge on fire, bro.
I don't know, man.
You got Ars, John, and Twerk backing you up when you going crazy, bro. They jumped chess last night, bro.
No, they didn't jump chess. Gun Titles was in the building. It was a Gun Titles leadership conference. We seen the pamphlets being passed out.
Can we point out the elephant in the room?
We gotta have a conversation with Chess. Let me do this.
Good.
Chess. I think it's time that as battle rap fans that we're honest with ourselves and with Chess. And we cannot do what we have been doing with Chess. And that's predicting wins off trajectory. When we criticize other battle rappers like a New Jersey Twerk for the same type of lackluster performances, whether it be choking because due to medical issues or choking because of lack of material, whatever it is, like we get on New Jersey Twerk and say the same thing. I think Chess needs that same type of energy. So yeah, in that frame, I will keep that same type of energy because inconsistent performances is something that you can control. Like, and it's only happening on the bigger stages. So we also got to point that out. So is it an anxiety thing where like maybe the adrenaline of everything, the emotions of everything overcome him and it's too much? But at the end of the day, like we can only judge you for what you put out there, and your work is your work. And right now, I'm gonna have to say that I only want to see Chess in a small room.
That's fair.
I'm not getting it. I'm not getting enough. I'm not getting enough Eazy versus Chess. Because here's the thing, Eazy been doing what Eazy been doing regardless.
But
so his natural performance in that enhanced that battle. Yes, Chess gave us 3 good rounds, but like we can't keep, like when we talk about Shotgun Suge, I think one of the things, the narrative that doesn't help him is when we highlight what he says, they always go back to the avenue, the construction work on the jackhammer. That's the only line they go to. So if he's had this amazing career, this amazing legacy, he's built this resume, why is that the only thing y'all want to talk to me about when it comes to Suge? You can't do that. It devalues Suge's legacy. And I think right now, like, Chess needs to go back to the small room. He needs to rebuild his confidence. Chess versus the Kid Chaos right now, I think. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not saying that's a confidence. Like, yo, even, like, he gave us 3 good rounds versus Eazy last year, which is crazy because of this summer mass event. And it was a big crowd. It was bigger than what we got here.
Y'all was there for it.
Yeah, y'all saw it.
There's a stark contrast between Summer Madness 11 and Summer Madness 12 when you talk about the amenities.
We're not going to talk about that just yet. But we got to get the compliment set.
I was just saying.
Yeah, so like with Twerk, it's a thing of choking and not remembering your lines. With Chess is your material fire, your body not letting you get that shit out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like a thing where when you hit up bars, when you hit up bars, it's like, bro, if you would have got this off, that battle comes out different. Like when you look at the Calico battle, it's like he doesn't throw up. Cal's first round won't hit as hard as it does.
True.
It's regular, and then he does
momentum though.
So momentum
definitely takes away the momentum.
It's not like he's saying I don't know my shit. It's I can't help. Now get it, yo. In small rooms, you do better. You get shit. So it's like, yo, do I want to see Chess in small rooms more? Yeah. Has he been on a big stage and got through his rounds? Yes, but it's like top 10. It's the top 10 battlers of statue. That when it comes, and then it's like, yo, you got the whole
or big stage.
Yeah, it's like you got the whole body experience, and it's like that's why I said you could be mad at him, but you can't be mad at him because his body wanna fuck
I'm mad
at the wrong time.
What I'm mad at is the disrespect for Suge. That's all I'm saying. Stop playing with Suge.
No, I think it's time. I don't know who I want to see Suge up against though, because you've always heard his name associated with like newcomers or mid like. So to think like, okay, what does a Shotgun Suge versus, I don't know, give me like Eazy the block captain.
And he pressed Eazy, but it's crazy because
he definitely,
you know.
But I would rather see the Swamp battle now versus the Shotgun Suge battle now.
When Eazy was on his run, no BS. If Suge, I think it was the third that he cut short. If Suge goes longer than that third round, he wins that battle.
It's not even that.
It's uneven. So
that's why I'm trying to stay.
But yeah, like he wins that battle against Geechee. His round was short. It's like, bro, like you got it, but you got to finish out the round. I feel like if he comes with 3 rounds, it's easy. It's like, bro, it's gonna be a good fight. It's not gonna.
I mean, I'm saying.
I'm
on camera saying I'm not underestimating Shotgun Suge anymore at this point.
All right, thank you. That's it. I'm happy with that. That's it.
What's the next battle on the card?
I believe the next battle was the battle that we didn't see.
Oh yeah, that was the one round of the Verb versus Hollow. Unfortunately, we was outside enjoying the VIP festivities.
Yeah.
Networking. Shout out to Babs.
Facts.
Shout out to Babs. Prom night going down. Queen of the Rain. Brooklyn, what up?
Yeah.
Brooklyn, what up? 212 just announced. What was Shuni and Fetty versus Caution and Roc.
Yep.
Then you got Fonz versus 40.
Yeah, so shout out to Babs. Shout out to Queen of the Rain. Just one of the many people that is funny. It's actually dope to see outside.
No, it's a fact.
Out.
It's super nice, man. A lot of these people, a lot of these battle rappers, and you know, like you gotta understand, like that's it. What we see in these Twitter spaces, what you see, how they react. A lot of this stuff is entertainment. Like when you see them in real life, that's not the same energy, nor should it be.
Right.
I think sometimes, like in battle rap, we gotta understand, like this is not their real life. This is their job.
Yeah.
And but we care about it so much, and it just blends because we do it while we're at work. We do it while we're with our kids. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of our everyday life, but this is solely just their job.
Yeah.
And so I do appreciate a lot of the battle rappers that I saw that I thought that I might have had a problem with. That I, you know what I'm saying? I got unblocked by Twerk. Not only did I get unblocked by Twerk, he actually following me now. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll be able to get out some New Jersey Twerk content. But no, man, it's just been, it was spaces like that and experiences like that you definitely, you got to go outside for. You got to go outside. Everything cannot be behind the screen.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a fact.
But, I guess in the comments, y'all can let us know who y'all felt won the third round from Hollow and Verb. But yeah, I seen Hollow. Yeah, I'm about to say I met Hollow. You know what I'm saying? Daphne Bub, shout out to Hollow. Big fan, definitely show love. Verb got in and got out.
But Verb say that. He say I only show up to make my money and I'm gone. I don't hang around you weirdos.
He didn't even you a St. Louis representative. Y'all ain't had no call or nothing to say. Yeah, he was gonna turn around. All right, all right, bro. That's what's up. But yeah, I mean, it was good to congregate with the congregation.
This is the next battle is your battle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Y'all said he can't do it. Y'all said he couldn't do it. Y'all said he couldn't step with the big dog at home. It was a lot of you bloggers, a lot of you top tier bloggers that don't be outside for the big events. That said, ain't no way Swamp can beat Roc.
I feel attacked.
Said, ain't no way he can stand in front of gun titles by himself. Even though he was in the Carolina. Shout out 843. I got to meet Swamp's sister, by the way. She's a lovely young woman. Swamp! You shocked the world, my boy. I told you. We told them. Ain't that right, Deadass? Ain't that right, Shotime? Ain't that right, Vada? Shit was different, huh? But this is what I will say, though. Before I get back on the Swamp Parade that will be taking place in Marion, South Carolina, there's actually a parade for this win that we'll be celebrating in Marion, South Carolina tomorrow. Details later. But I got a question though. We gotta just.
Are they gonna serve raccoon at this celebration party?
Boo! Roc. Did you pull up a suicide mission last night? You tried to crash out last night.
Hey, it was the goddamn raccoons.
It was the fucking coons. It was the coons.
They fucked up.
All right.
Hold on. And he stood in front of one of the best Tay Roc rounds of the year in the first and dug himself out of the grave.
But hold on. No. You underselling it. That first round from Tay Roc, it was dark.
The crazy part was it was none of the light jabs that was fucking.
Listen, you mean to tell me you was getting your lights put out with jabs?
Niggas, yo, just back to back. It was like, okay, it was okay. Was it gas? Because so what was it?
Was it gas?
Yes, because they didn't have enough to cheer from the chess battle, so they had extra energy to cheer for Roc.
So you mean to tell me
the egg being hatched? What was it? The egg? That's
cracking.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh
that shit was fire.
I am a grinder.
That was
I'm gonna put that in the sack.
That is nowhere near grinder. That is nowhere.
I am a grinder, egg being hatched.
No.
Yo, it's the fact.
And he said Bayou like
low
multiple
gas
times.
because
I
bro,
like
it
Bayou
was
bars. I like Bayou bars. The crocodile rolls fire.
No, that was fire. And I went down there and told you it was fire.
Yeah, the death roll. That's what it was.
the jabs was just real effective, bro. Like it was simple as fuck,
Yeah.
but it was fucking him up.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I was hype about the
Swamp.
Fisher. He said, I'm going to put on fisherman boots and go stomp. You know,
No, he said,
first of all, you
he
don't even
goes-
put on fisherman boots to go stomp. That is literally impossible to do. No one ever does that. If you really fish, you would know that. Like,
But I don't know that.
Exactly.
It was fire.
It was
but
fire.
for the ones who
I turned these videos into fisherman boots, bro. It's fire, bro. It's fire.
It was fire. First round was definitely.
But them goddamn rack.
It was the raccoon though.
Yo, Rock.
843 stand up.
Rock.
Yeah.
He said,
Rock.
y'all eat them raccoon things. I mean, you ain't got no ruffles.
Rock crashed out.
Wild wings.
And the crowd said, "Yes, we do." Boo! Yeah.
That boy Rock crashed out.
Yo.
You just did this in Philly.
Yo.
You really did this in Philly. You had the incident with Cassidy. You said what you said. You got booed the rest of the battle.
Yes.
What did you think was going to happen? It was one thing to do it in the second round. That's when I thought, okay, like they really trying to make this like a classic. Like,
Right.
Because Swamp, like I knew Swamp was going to have one of them rounds that Tay Roc wasn't going to win. And I was just so glad it was the second round.
Second
and it
round.
needed to be the second round. Because he had to climb his way out of that motherfucking coffin.
He said after I popped him,
I give him that Eazy
Dead
dead
kid.
kick. Step over him like you little dead
he
bitch.
said, "Look at you now, you little dead bitch."
Yo, what? Hold on, wait a minute.
mhm.
Take one of the most historical lines of battle rap.
Yeah.
Flip that bitch.
A lot of people
The seatbelt won't buckle up, but his legs
things did. Yeah.
Yo, what?
So I'm seeing a lot of people on the feed not fucking with it because there was a few things that this is why I'm here. Yes, Swamp definitely is it paying homage or is it it's not stealing though, but he definitely took the Eazy dead kick. He did another,
But we've heard,
but he
people-
showed essences of other battlers. So
we've seen people take that Eazy dead kick and use it numerous times over. So we're not about to.
But you know, but when it's the
We're not about to do
but
that.
hold on. But like you said, you seen he imitated Sean.
yeah,
That's what made it so fire.
yeah.
Like the setup to it, he sounded like Sean. So when you heard that I give him the Eazy dad kick, it is paying
And then
homage.
the little Swamp in there, he said, "Look at you now, you little dead bitch."
Like
It's not a bar. That wasn't a bar. It wasn't a punchline. It was just
Fire.
It was what Swamp does. Swamp had a lot of that.
But
he had
that
a lot
turned
of
to-
that's his personality, bro.
but that turned the tide. So then when you get to the
Third,
the seatbelt don't buckle
No.
up, but his legs did. It's
that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
I mean,
But everybody,
I won some money
everybody-
last night.
Yeah, you did.
I won some money last
You
night.
did.
I wasn't.
I
Gonna
think
edit
obviously this is clearly Swamp's biggest win in his career.
this. Facts.
I see what they're saying on caffeine. I see what they said in the chat. I get it. I understand it. But anyone in that building, the ones who know, you didn't even have to be in that building. Shout out Vodafone. We paid attention to the live, even though we was outside. 2,000 plus people on the live doing big things as always. He said Swamp won that.
Yes, he did. And not to mention, I also played that on the let out. Like after the venue, I knew he went live. I played the.
But the crazy part is, because when the caffeine boost, they got Rock winning.
Yeah.
I get it. If you're not from the Carolinas, you don't care about them raccoons. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I might, like I said, if I was sitting at home watching this, if I
It
was
don't
watching,
feel the same.
it wasn't gonna feel the same.
But the
I
fact
might
that
have had a little bit more biasness to it. Like I'd have been like, well, Rock still was bombing.
Exactly.
Like, because the one takeaway from being in the building for me, I'm not really hearing all of the bars. Like I'm appreciating the lines, but I would have been writing this down. Like, yo, he said this line, or I'm like, trying to recap it that way. That's the only thing that hurts because I'm like, I don't have no ammo to go against you. Because at this point, I would be like, well, Roc did say some shit that was better than what Swamp was saying, but it just wasn't it.
So it might sound different in the playback, but in the building.
Yeah, it was
hands
shit.
down. It don't. Once you said, nigga, you eat raccoon teams and buffalo wings.
So
then you go to the third round and mention them goddamn raccoons again.
So
after the battle, we go to the we went back to the VIPs where all the gun time was at.
Not yet. No, it wasn't. It wasn't quiet.
After
no! You get to the epic. No. What?
That one wasn't that quiet. That was the one. That's the one where I.
Yeah, no, that was because all of South Carolina was back there celebrating.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Celebrating.
We'll talk about the thing. Yeah, but go ahead.
But also, Roc did have a little something with dude in the back because they were talking about the brothers. Was like, bro, you are in like their territory.
Yeah.
So he did have a home, like someone had a home field advantage. But when you mentioned goddamn they love them raccoons. Hey, look, Carolinas don't be. Look, we just telling you what happened.
That's what they say.
The coons got brought up and they had the guns on Tay Roc. Like, hey, you mentioned them coons one more time. you gonna be one of them coons.
They say yeah. You can
No, but shout out to Roc.
Shout out Roc.
I think on the playback, it's gonna be a complete perfect battle.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be a perfect battle.
I'm
But
definitely rewatching it.
my boy, you did exactly what you did, what you needed to do. You making that Eazy battle make a whole lot more sense. Eazy can't really duck this battle no more.
That seatbelt on, but I give him the
DNA, what up?
Gosh, yo, that was crazy. Now,
we got lied to.
Hey, show, look at
somebody
me.
hustled us.
Look at show, look at me, look at me when I say this. I'm going to beat the surf. Break the legs off.
He told us this.
He
looked us in the face.
I'm going to be in my eyes and say, yo, just look at me.
With the one AirPod in his ear, he looked at Shotime with the one AirPod exposed. He had his hoodie tucked behind his ear. Just so everybody could see that he had an AirPod.
That definitely was charged. It was charged because I don't know if he was listening to anything, but
when he said,
all Rocky theme was playing.
This is why y'all should never let a face-off fool y'all. Wait a minute.
It's very few times.
You see how discombobulated he is?
Yo. I'm not gonna lie though.
All right.
Let's be real.
So what that is saying is
JC versus Sue Surf.
Right, JC versus Surf.
Okay, wait.
The night before, after that face off, right?
Shout out Geechee.
Facts. Yeah, shout out to Shout out to Elada Mayer. We appreciate that. I enjoyed. Sorry. It's a culture shift because that's what that was. It was a culture shift. That's what this video is. This video is shocking. So when you feel that means.
Bet. All right.
Sure.
But so we was at the Geechee listening party. You know what I'm saying? All of the big names was in there. They in there having a good time.
Hustling.
Look, first of all, Hustle was so fine. I couldn't even get to her. I just waved. How you doing? She said, I'll say,
Ebony.
Crazy.
She really looked like that in person. Like that. That one, yeah.
She is him.
I'm talking about Amazon.
Looking forward to the after party tonight.
Man, we going at the big steps. Anyway, we was there. We was talking to battle rappers, and then we seen JC in there. It's like what, 12-ish? You know what I'm saying? In our mind, we like, nigga, what you doing now? You need to be in the crib. You need to be working. This nigga JC said, don't worry. I promise you. I got you. I'ma kill you. Also, I did tell that nigga, thank you. It's his, he's one of the reasons why I do what I do, because I gotta write that shit down. It should be complicated. So I thought he was gonna have a lot of that complicated shit. Bring it on around to the actual battle. The first round. Now, under circumstance. Now, if the coin flip went into JC's favor and he made Surf go first, I think the talk would be a lot different.
It would have been received differently.
Definitely.
For sure.
But because it didn't go that way, I mean, keep it funky. Was that crowd silent when JC was dropping those bombs? Like when he said let's swear to God.
You could hear a pin drop.
What you could I hate you. The angles that he had for Surf. Oh my God. Like, I was like, all right, JC.
You niggas don't know how to beat Surf, and Surf knows it. Like, it be so easy. It's right there on the. It's literally like a mosquito bite. It's literally at the surface level.
Yo.
You dumb niggas don't realize that all you JC. You literally had you had new angles. We had never even heard the PB long shit.
I've never heard about.
I heard the rumors, but that was the first time he's ever said that. You had the 60s script shit.
No, Cortez tiptoed.
Yeah, he did tiptoe around saying that Surf ain't had a lot of money or something like that.
He mentioned the PB. This is the first time somebody was like, "Wow,
this is what it is."
But to your point though. It is right there. So when you look at the last couple battles, like everybody done gave a round where it was like you talk to him, and then it's like.
So I figured it out.
And
There's only
then
one way you beat gun titles.
And then all of a sudden you get to the second and third, and then you just forget that you just had a whole plan of attack. It was right there. You just didn't utilize it, bro. Because after that first round. You could have broke down the first round in your second and third. It still would have been a match. It would have been fired.
So, how was Surf?
Hold on. Yo, Surf tricked me, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all saying that he wasn't comfortable. No, he just looked uncomfortable. Until he started rapping, and then he said, yo, let me turn up, bro. And took the hoodie off. And then it was just... Bro, chill. Why you gotta do JC like that? Like, yo, understand. He said JC go first. We know you gonna rap your heart out. But when I rap, I'm going to take the whole shit from you. And that's what happened. It was Thanos versus Iron Man.
Elephant in the room.
And he had to snap. And then it was like, no, I'm Iron Man. And
right. I like how you describing that.
Let's
really talk about this battle, bro.
He
this battle was boring as shit.
Surf had one good round.
Oh my God,
Surf had one fight.
Surf
had one fight round.
I'm talking about the first.
And the rounds was JC was so lackluster in the second and the third that we sat down when they Surf battle. Let me put this in perspective.
$200 shoes. In $200 shoes.
Let me put this in perspective for you. Last Summer Madness 11.
Go ahead.
Shout out Cola, shout out Polo. The battle we sat down on was Reed Dallas versus Murder Mook.
As you should, because that battle.
1 year later, Summer Madness 12, I am sitting down at JC in a Sue Surf battle because of JC.
I was talking about.
And Sue Surf couldn't do nothing to get he couldn't do nothing. No, my feet hurt.
No, he really.
My legs hurt. I can't feel my kneecaps. My shoestrings hurt.
Yo, you was having a panic attack in there, bro. You was.
Y'all didn't feed us. Wasn't no food.
Yo,
all you had was liquor.
Just liquor.
The water bottles was $5.
Now.
I was passing around with little caps.
The first round.
You've done enough. You've done enough because you hyped us up to make it sound like you about to
lie.
You make all these niggas feel like that battle worth watching.
No. I didn't get to the second and third. I was talking about the first.
My bad. Go ahead.
The first round.
Right.
JC rapped his heart out. Surf knew what he was doing. Let JC go first. Yo, rap it. So then it's like you do your first. Crazy. Crazy. Now it gets disappointing after the first because JC comes back his second round, and it's the
same thing. Right?
How you give us the same?
You gave us the same thing, and then you
get to the Super Bowl, right? And you run the same 48 toss. Like ain't nobody been watching you do the 48 toss.
It's like this, but
all I gotta do is rap to beat you.
No, because that's what he did.
That's the problem with you niggas.
That's
the problem. Y'all think just rapping is gonna beat
Surf. I'm talking about like once JC went, Surf just had to be. He didn't have to be hyper Surf. I'm a Surf dude. Like it was boring. Don't get me wrong. Like it's like how I'm gonna feed off this energy. You don't got nothing. You're not saying nothing to me. So I could just.
I saw that. I thought I wanted to see this battle. Like, I came outside to see this battle. Like, I really wanted to see if JC could defy the odds. And you literally gave us one of the most boring battles of the night. It's crazy. That's insane to say that. because
Sue Surf is one of the most electrifying battle rappers of all time.
And when I tell you that nigga was on an iPhone charger, it wasn't that electric. Like it was an Apple. It wasn't even the one with the symbol on it. It was the one you got from the gas station. It was a gas station.
It was one of them chargers you had to like bend.
Yeah, it had a short in it. Like
it had a short in it. You had to like sit the charger up on the corner, put some tape it to the wall at the right angle.
Bro,
read your text messages upside down.
Well, he did have the most one of the three.
Go ahead, give me a line. I ain't got a
respectful line.
Oh yeah,
it is.
Oh my
God.
God.
Yo, moment of silence because I know how it feels to lose my daughter. Love him. That nigga was hard for that. But in a parallel universe, yo, why you going? Yo, no, that's crazy.
That was wild.
Like in a parallel, like we in real life.
It was a wild thing to say. He definitely said he was definitely that was on point. But I mean,
at this rate, JC will never get Lux. Let's just throw it out there.
After seeing this, I don't.
You can't give Lux versus JC right now. That showed us we can't do it. The people don't want that battle. People do not want that.
Standing right there, bro.
Low key, that also makes me think people really are not gonna want that Daylight versus Lux battle. I hear people talking about it. It may or may not happen, and I'm not saying I don't want to see it, and I'm not saying I don't want to watch it. But I'm telling you from an entertainment perspective, based off what we've seen, when you get writers versus these deep intellectual philosophers, shit do not be going over well on camera.
No.
It don't, but JC getting Lux right now, no.
That's a no-go.
So
back to the mid-card for you. Why your hoodies don't ever fit? Yeah. What the hell is going? Why you get a mirror?
Yo,
and your hoodies don't fit.
I'm not a battle rapper, right? In my mind, I was thinking he was gonna have a round because he normally just wear regular clothes.
Yeah, I thought he was
gonna he was gonna have a round dedicated to serve you wear the flossy shit, but then you really this shit outside of this, you dress up like this to it's makeup. You didn't even do that. I'm not a battle rapper, but I'm just saying I would have made that a round.
It's a lot of things that could have happened. But
you always talk about Johnny Dang, but yo.
Can I be honest? I know how to beat gun titles. I know how to beat gun titles. I don't know how to beat this next dude we about to talk about, but the other ones I think.
He's part of gun titles, so you
definitely part of.
Okay, I know how to beat.
But I see what you said.
The rest
three out of the four.
3 out of the 4, you know how to beat. You have to be direct, and if you're going to battle a Sue Surf, the angles that you take. You gotta go in depth with them. You gotta really paint that picture, paint that narrative. Y'all be touching on subjects. It's like y'all double dutch with shit. Like the remember K-Shine third round about Eazy. Like if you're gonna touch on the dude situation, go there.
Go all the way.
Go all the way there. Don't just bring it up and say, yeah, I referenced it. No. Paint the fucking picture. Yeah. If you really about to say that he did that, motherfucker body slam his bitch through a wall. Don't sit here and say, I heard. And then go somewhere else. Y'all are pussyfooting around this subject and around these topics with gun titles. Y'all are not gonna beat them that way. It looked like y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. It looked like y'all niggas is a little bit of intimidated of these niggas. That's why y'all won't really go there with these niggas with these angles. Y'all go there with every other battle rapper, every other battle rap group y'all want to go at. But when it comes to gun titles, y'all really don't want to go directly at them. But you know why Swamp was able to win that battle? Why I can debate that battle? Because he went directly he brought up Fred. When everybody else want to talk about it, but don't nobody want to talk about it. Really attack him. If that's the angle that you're going to go with, throw the fucking kitchen sink at him. It's fucking gun titles. It's the end game of battle rap right now. Yeah. They are the end game. I mean, there might be some culture shifting moves in here in the next couple of months because of EFP, whatever. But that's what you got to do. Y'all cannot be intimidated. You got to punch the bully in the face. Y'all not doing that.
Yeah.
Y'all nudging them.
Yeah.
Y'all are pushing them and thinking that's enough.
I can agree for the most part, but I honestly feel like being direct. I can be the opposite too. Sometimes you ain't gotta be direct. So to beat Surf, that has to be one round. That one round that you dive in and go hands down, you dissect that nigga, and you point out something or expose something that's crazy, you can win that first round. But you still gotta do the second and the third. So, and for Surf, you can't pull that heavy angle out in the third because you're probably already losing the first 2 rounds because you're trying to compete with him. I think it has to be another situation of out-rapping. That you really have to out-rap him. Jake, every time...
You're not going to out-rap Surf right now.
But the thing is you're going to have to out-rap and perform Surf. That's the thing. Surf got the performance on top of it.
When that
He
nigga
got
spun
that feeling.
around, bro.
He got the feel. It's a thing that Surf has that seeing it live, it don't matter. Like even though it was the worst battle on the card, you can still see it's like, yo, it's something about what Surf do that makes the crowd go, whoa, that was crazy.
Because yo,
what?
when that nigga was,
It's 12-18.
I knew it was performing like
we got one more battle.
It was lit. So it's like, you know, seeing a nigga performance is like, bro, like he is really dancing, bro. Like he is.
It is his dance. Vada ain't lying, bro. It's a dance that he be doing.
He's a cobra.
Yes.
A cobra can just move and he gets mesmerized.
You literally just like, yep. Mm-hmm.
You in his phase where you can't really do anything. That's why they call them snake charmers. Mm. Snake charmers are the same thing.
Yeah.
Doing cobras, they just put them to sleep. They lull them, and that's what Sue Surf does, man. Like he's a magnet. He's a magnet for attention. He's a magnet of an influencer, and you really gonna have to beat him. And right now, I don't see nobody that's gonna be willing to go there with him to do so. So respectfully, man, we got one more to talk about. You see these 2 fine young gentlemen with their gun titles. They were officially inducted in the leadership and training for Gun Titles United LLC.
Lots.
Eazy the Block Captain versus Calico.
Hey man. Hey, look,
the drama. Calico. One thing I can say about you, my boy, you are consistent. You are consistent.
You stand.
I knew
what you said.
What was going on while it was happening. I said, "Oh, it's quiet in here. Calico music ain't playing. He not coming out." I told him immediately
like,
what it was.
What's taking so long? And you said, "Calico ain't going on unless they play his music." All of a sudden, you heard. And
it got the crowd hyped. It did. Easily, you was mad. I seen you, Debo. You was throwing a temper tantrum over there. We seen all this shit.
But then, he says, "Wait, hold it down." I thought he was about to have a little moment. He just get into his rap.
Just started, bro. There was no coin flip.
The transition.
There was no
That's a vet move and I think that was the first time Eazy like respect the shine, respect the Tay Roc and everybody that he stood in front of. But I think that was the first time Eazy like took a step back and was like, okay, like this is different. Yeah. Like I'm not saying I'm not
he
about
could
to
have
say
felt like I want to flip the coin, I want to flip the coin, but nobody was like, no.
He was like, this one's different. And you saw that, so definitely shout out to Cal. That first round was crazy.
Because Cal is an amazing rapper, bro.
Yeah,
he is phenomenal rapping. He is on a consistent thing. But this nigga Eazy.
They talk different, bro.
They talk different.
I'm not gonna hold you. Let's like just to give you the quickest of recap. First round is the only round that we're debating here. It's the only round we're debating here. I mean, people can say, I see people saying Eazy 30. I'm one of them cats that will definitely say Eazy had the gentleman's 30. But damn it, if I ain't tell you that first round made me go.
Cal was the first person, bro. Let's be real. Cal was the first person to take an angle against Eazy. Yeah. And make that shit sound so believable. Yeah. That Shotime said, wait.
I said, what part of Philly is he from? I really asked that question to myself. I was like, hold on, what part is he from? Because you don't be wanting to all right, so niggas from Philly, they'll say, oh, what part they from? And for real, niggas will say what block they're from. That's how you know that's really where that is. So, for them to say, you don't even see Eazy repping, and I'm trying to think, I'm like, I don't know, I don't remember him repping a street. I don't remember. I'm like, damn, where is he from? He's not north. And I'm like, but I keep forgetting that here's realization that he's from Germantown. Germantown is a part of Philly. Germantown is a part of Philly. You can catch SEPTA. If SEPTA drop you off there, you're in Philadelphia. So that's that all that talking stops. That's where it negates for me.
So,
but damn it, if that shit didn't make me go.
That shit was painted so beautiful.
It was painted wonderfully. You had Calico in the first, didn't you?
I think you can definitely debate it. I think it's kind of like the JC effect. It's kind of funny that Detroit niggas took the same approach through everything they had in the first round. I think that's why you can debate it. I think for me, I'm not going to debate it. And you know why I'm not going to debate it? Because I think at this point in time, Eazy the block captain deserves the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
He deserves the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Like, we got to stop trying to, like, take away from somebody to make their star lesser than what it is. And for me, like I said, I've betted against Eazy 3-4 times. I've been wrong 3-4 times. I've seen him perform at this stage, last Summer Madness and now this Summer Madness. And you see the transformation. Like, let's not forget that this nigga Eazy just main evented and headline Summer Madness. Shoe Surface on the card. Eazy the block captain.
He came back to serve.
Headline Summer Madness. Like, that's no small feat.
But Calico probably would have said, nigga, I'm more or less. Like, Calico definitely did that, right?
Respectfully.
I mean,
But, yo.
Blackface ran me down.
He definitely
ran me
should
down.
have ran his ass right back and forth.
No. This is where the energy is kept. This is the energy kept. But Blackface definitely ran me down. So why is it that you count out the best battle rapper of all time in 8 battles in a row? I said it's just something about him that don't hit. He get into those pockets, and he cooking, but sometimes he lose it.
He was rapping, bro.
He was rapping, and he had these wonderful pockets. But second round, bro, you can't say your daughter is fine. Like
that was cringy. When he said it the first time,
first
like,
time
right,
you let it slide, like, all right.
But when you said it with like enthusiasm with your chest out, it was like, that's a lot.
It's a lot, and I'm like, I just don't.
That was hard to digest. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like,
you know what I'm saying? So you know him doing that, and then in the third round, all right, there's the and I thought it was gonna change when I was in the building. But, like, there are certain times in Calico's rounds where I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about right now?
Yeah.
Like, I hear him. Like, all right, so when he was talking about his one homie that did, you know, that did a bid and he ate some type of food or something like that, and that's how he had to live. I was like, okay. He's like, I got niggas that hit licks for this and do this. I'm like, okay. But what does that got to do with Eazy? I just want to know, what does that have to do with what was happening here? Whereas Eazy on Calico helmet all 3 rounds. The only thing that I can say that Eazy wasn't was because remember, because I was about to say, you know how niggas be like, oh well, you know when niggas talk to Calico, they back up a little bit, they standoffish.
No, he cut the ring off on that nigga. He cut the ring off on that nigga.
Stop talking to that nigga. Talk to me.
That was different.
I'm talking to you.
That adds to the allure. That adds to the prestige, the persona. Like, that adds to the profile of Eazy. Like, when you talk, like, that's what he's learned in a year.
Yeah.
Like, you talk about the difference of the chest.
These niggas is all human. Talk to these niggas.
Exactly.
But, like,
facts.
A year ago, he wouldn't have did that. I don't think a year ago he's cutting the ring off when Chess is going to try to talk to Suge or when Chess is going to try to talk to Tay Roc. He did, like, that felt a certain type of way. That's that Suge attribute. That's Suge-esque. Like, Suge smacking the ground against Twerk, that's that type of move. Like, that's that nigga, I might be shorter than you in stature, but I'm here, nigga. I am here. I'm not moving like you. You're going to have to rap with me.
Facts.
Like, it's, what he say? It get like that here. It get like that here.
It's like that. It's like that.
No, shout out Eazy the block captain, man.
That joint was, it's just crazy, bro. Cause I ain't gonna hold you, son. Like, Cortez ain't do it. Verb ain't do it. Sean ain't do it.
Goods ain't do it.
Goods ain't do it.
Cal ain't
do it. Hey, John, listen to me. Yo, that ass talk something. Like if you get, if you write that contract for Eazy the block captain, hey, you
gonna be a heavy underdog, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
For sure.
You gotta have a Jack Boy performance because guess what? This man is unbeatable right now.
Yeah.
He is Himothy right now.
He is Himothy. You know
I think
the talk is different.
I think when you make last talking point, so we'll get up out of here.
Yeah.
I think that when you talk about champion of the year and how things are kind of unfolding, I alluded to a battle. I mentioned a battle. I think this battle might need to happen a lot earlier than what we would have expected. But Eazy the block captain versus Swamp might need to happen a lot sooner because I think I had Eazy the block captain as my number 2 going in the champion of the year off of what he did last year. He hasn't done anything to warrant him being less than that. Swamp, I don't think at this point in time, you could, if it wasn't for the judge battle against JC, you could arguably debate he's won every single battle this year.
Right. And it's kind of,
and he beat one of the bosses.
The battle makes sense because
he beat one of the
bosses.
bosses.
Accolades are the same. The time frame is the same.
And low key.
3 years ago, we did not know who Swamp or Eazy the block captain was. 3 years ago, right?
Pre-COVID,
yeah. Pre-COVID, we didn't. Yeah.
Pre-COVID, we found out.
We found out who Swamp was. Yeah, but yeah,
Eazy was in the tug,
but that battle would have to happen soon. And if we know anything, well, then again, I'm about to say neither one of them. It has to happen soon. Then it has to be looking
maybe a December.
Maybe that
December in a volume.
Maybe that November card.
That would be crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It has to happen because of how it's sitting right now. But if we wait any longer than that, it's not gonna happen. Because at the end of the day, my I know for Eazy or my in-game boss for Eazy is not Mook. It's not Mook.
It's a Hitman Holla.
It's definitely gonna be Hitman Holla, bro. It's Hitman Holla. It's Nitty. It's gotta be Geechee. Like Eclipse. Like it's gotta.
Honestly, it might Clips. We might have to hit the emergency flag.
No,
you might have to break the emergency flag. Clips.
Real.
Clips. You might have to come outside because it's different out here. This ain't the same rookies and the same young niggas you was running back in the day.
Yeah,
this one different.
Hey,
This one different. He brought the Euro step.
I made the video not too long ago. I was like, yo, Eazy don't take Clips.
Nah. Yeah. I want to see
Clips. You gotta come outside for this.
Yeah, you gotta see this. You gotta see.
You gotta stand in front of that.
You gotta see
stand
this.
in front of that.
We was and this was the only time we was on the floor and we had a perfect view. We was good. Like I saw, it's different when you see it.
But Deadass Talk, man. Let people know where they can find you, my boy.
Yo, Instagram, Deadass Talk. That's with a W. Heard. I got the kicker with you. We got Shotime SP outside. Nobody that knows bodies.
Stop.
Nah, I mean, it's been a hell of a weekend. There's a little something sadness because, you know,
my feet hurt.
Crazy. My ankle messed up.
I'm still malnourished from yesterday.
You heard.
Even though I ate a 36-inch pizza, I think.
Yeah, it's 16. Like, yeah, that was the highlight. Hey, put that in this.
Put it in the community.
Definitely put that shit in.
Not Deadass Talk, Showtime SP, man. We appreciate you being on the show.
Man,
please let people know where they can follow you at.
Hey, man, if y'all already don't know where I be, I'm on the Fly channel all the time. Also, on my own channel, Showtime SP. There's no W's in real. There's no W in there, so it's SHOTIME SP because I get the W's in real life. And also, please look out for some new episodes of Showtime with Lord. And man, I appreciate you bringing me outside, bro.
You already know, man. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto.
We just getting started. Say that shit.
Y'all niggas is crazy.